Raising or raising. Hi, I'm Manaswini.
I'm Charles. How's our parenting affecting our children as they grow up and develop into independent adults? Are we really helping or hindering them? Growing up, my parents were always hovering over me, making sure I was doing everything exactly the way they wanted. They would constantly check in on me through the day and micromanage every aspect of my life. First, I thought it was just their way of showing they cared, but as I got older, I started to see how it was affecting me in a negative way. I'm overly dependent on them and struggled with decision making because I'd never been the chance to make choices for myself. Decided high school, continued to call and text me multiple times a day, checking up on my every move. It made it difficult for me to form new friendships and become independent because they're always there in the background.
Helicopter parenting, a term coined in the late 1990s, refers to parents who are overly involved in their children's lives and overly concerned about their safety. While many argue that this type of parenting is done out of love and concern for their child's well being, it can have negative consequences. The cons of helicopter parenting include stunting a child's independence, hindering problem solving skills, and creating high levels of stress on both the parent and the child.
Starting to find a balanced parenting approach is crucial for promoting a child's emotional and social development. Helicopter parenting, although initially thought to protect children from harm, can hinder their autonomy and growth. Ultimately, the best parenting style involves nurturing, supporting children while also encouraging their independence, discipline, and positive communication skills. Thus, parents must prioritize finding a balance between supportive and allowing the children to make their own decisions and learn from their mistakes.
Helicopter parenting can damage the parent-child relationship in the long run. Over time, many children become resentful of their parents' constant intrusion and lack of trust, leading to strained relationships. For instance, a teenager whose parents consistently check their phones and social media accounts may feel like they are not trusted and may become distant and uncommunicative with their parents as a result. According to a study published in the Journal of Child and Family Studies, children of helicopter parents are more likely to struggle with anxiety and depression, have lower self esteem, and experience decreased satisfaction with life compared to children whose parents encourage independence and autonomy. According to Dr. Rankin from Marisa Lascala's What is Helicopter Parenting? Experts say it's too much. The children of helicopter parenting can struggle when it comes to learning boundaries or judging safety on their own.
In addition to affecting a child's emotional and mental health, helicopter parenting can also hinder their academic and social development. According to a study conducted by researchers at the University of Minnesota, helicopter parents often interfere with their children's education by over-involving themselves in homework and school projects, which can negatively impact their academic achievement. Furthermore, helicopter parents can also harm their child's social skills by not allowing them to make decisions or solve problems on their own, which can lead to difficulties. Parents may feel pressure to constantly monitor their children's activities, while children may feel unable to explore the world around them. This can lead to high levels of stress and parties, which can negatively impact their mental health. For example, a child who is constantly pressured by their parents to achieve high grades may develop anxiety and fear of failure, which can affect their academic performance and overall well-being. A study published in the Journal of Child and Family Studies, children of helicopter parents are more likely to have poor social skills and difficulty in establishing positive relationships with their peers.
Helicopter parenting has been a topic of debate for quite some time now. While many experts argue against it, there are some advantages to this parenting styles. According to a study conducted by the University of Minnesota, helicopter parenting can lead to positive outcomes such as temporary high academic achievement and lower rates of risky behavior in teenagers. The study showed that children who have highly involved parents tend to do better academically for a short amount of time and are less likely to engage in substance abuse or other dangerous behaviors. Another benefit of helicopter parenting is that it allows children to feel more secure and supported. A research paper published in the Journal of Family Psychology found that children who receive high levels of support from their parents are more likely to develop strong self-esteem and resilience. This means that they are better equipped to handle challenging situations later in life. Additionally, it is considered a better option over like free child rearing, which is a hands-off method where parents don't parents are not involved in the child's life at all. Overall, while helicopter parenting may have its drawbacks, studies suggest that when done correctly, it can lead to positive child outcomes.
Years, parents becoming increasingly overprotective and involved in their lives. While it's understandable that the effects of a child's development and mental health, instead of focusing solely on short-term successes and overprotection, parents should prioritize fostering their children's independence, autonomy, and resilience. By doing so, they'll help their children to develop essential life skills that will serve them well into adulthood. In terms of justice for helicopter parenting, we must recognize this is a societal issue that cannot be solved through punishment or legal action. Instead, we must work towards changing the cultural norms surrounding parenting and prioritize a more holistic approach to child rearing. This requires a collective effort from parents, policymakers, and society as a whole to promote a healthy and empowering environment for children to thrive in. So please remember to not let your parents treat the U.S. News top colleges ranking as the Bible.
Thank you.